Good afternoon, everyone. It's so good to see your lovely faces today. I just want to ask you guys a question. By show of hands, who here has or is currently taking a probiotic? Well, what if I told you we all should actually be taking probiotics? Would you agree? Don't answer me now. Wait until the end of the presentation, but I think we may agree at the end. So today I want to share with you what a probiotic is, why we all should be taking them, and how to ensure you are purchasing the most effective ones. So what is a probiotic? First, when we break down the word, you'll see pro means for, and biota means life. So it literally means for life when you break down the word. Now, again, what does that mean to us, though? So according to Merriam-Webster, a probiotic is a microorganism that, when consumed, maintains or restores beneficial bacteria to the digestive tract. That's our gut, or most commonly referred to our digestive tract. And so, now that we know what a probiotic is, why take, so it maintains gut health, but now what does that mean to us? Why is gut health important? So, according to consumeradvisorguide.org, you can see this visual here. This is our gut, obviously, and I think the one thing I want to point out to you from this whole piece is first, that 70% of our immune system is found just in our digestive tract. Those numbers are astounding. So that essentially means to us, whatever we eat is impacting our immune function. So if you eat bad, you can pretty much guess how your immune function is going. And essentially the same for when you are eating well, it improves your immune function. These are some of the directly related diseases that stem from poor gut health. To name a few, we have obesity, we have urinary health, we have allergies, there's different immunities, and I mean some we'll go over on this next slide. You'll see the most common gut-related diseases is chronic diarrhea, constipation, irritable bowel syndrome, ulcerative colitis, Crohn's disease, obesity, the list goes on. And again, this all stems from our gut health. So, according to Harvard Health Publishing, we have an estimated 100 trillion microorganisms representing 500 different species in our gut. We refer to these as microflora. And what they do, they keep the pathogens in check. You know, whatever pathogens, just any bad cells, pretty much, that go through our system. So the microflora, we need to make sure that we're keeping those in check so that we don't experience any of some of the more common gut diseases. And so these microorganisms, they aid in nutrient absorption and contribute to, again, overall immune function. So now that we know what a probiotic is, what it does and why we should be taking it, how do we know which one to take? How do we know? There's so many on the market today. It's hard to know which ones are more effective, which ones are the best price, and I mean the list goes on. And so what I'm here to share with you today is why these probiotics are especially good ones compared to the others. doTERRA is one of the first companies to encapsulate their probiotics using this method. It's called dual encapsulation. All the other major brands and the leading ones on the market today, with the exception of doTERRA, they do single capsule. And visually you can see the difference. I can hand these around to you so that you can look up them closely. And what this basically is showing is the reason this is so much more effective is because it's dual encapsulated, it allows for it to pass through the whole digestive tract so that it's all distributed, all the microflora is distributed evenly, and the probiotic. With these, yeah, they're going to initially work up here, but it's not going to do anything for the rest of the intestine. I mean, you've got to understand, we have over 50 feet of intestine within our gut. I mean, so you have to think this little capsule has to make its way all the way through in order to be effective. Because the single layer encapsulation, it disintegrates halfway through. So you're not ever able to repopulate the whole flora as you should be. With those being dual capsulated, again, it allows for better absorption. So now that we're convinced of the necessity to take, and we've been able to explore which ones are the most effective, we also talked what a probiotic is. I want to ask, who's ready to take control of their gut health? If you can, I'm going to need to hand this around to you. It's just a simple contact sheet. If you guys are interested in learning more about how to get control of your gut health and you want more information, I encourage you guys to leave your contact info here. Thank you so much. Yay.